cast for High School Musical has been hard at work, learning their lines, learning the songs, and all their crazy dance moves. It's time for crew to start building some beautiful sets, creating props, and learning lights and sound. If you're interested in joining the crew for the musical, head down to Student Activities now to get a sign-up form, and then go ahead to My Payments Plus and get yourself signed up for the show. We'll begin rehearsals on Thursday, March 3rd.
Good morning, CMS. Happy Amore Day. That's Valentine's Day to all our CMS families. Mr. Hill by himself today, getting ready to give you the winners for our Eagle Pride today. And I just want to say a little disclaimer. If I accidentally mispronunciate your name, forgive Mr. Hill. It's not my intention. All right, here we go for 8th graders. We have Titus Vang and Ella Brazil. Congratulations. For our 6th graders, we have Haroon from Team Jade and Ella R. from Team Jade. And last but not least, our 7th graders, Mr. Abdi Malik Mohammed from Team Green and Kylie Koda from Team Morales. Congratulations, winners. Please, again, ask your teachers for permission to come pick up your Eagle Pride Awards. And again, happy Valentine's Day to the CMS family.
CMS, please join me in congratulating these members of the CMS speech team for their recent accomplishments at their event, at their meet, where they are competing against other schools. As you see, we have many CMS students who represented us well. And something I want to add is that the team, the CMS speech team as a whole, they got first place in the whole meet or match. So congratulations to all of our winners in their individual categories. Well, that's $1 million word. Extemporaneous speaking. Congratulations to all members of our speech team. We're really, really proud of you.
All right, hey everybody, it's Mr. Anderson. This is a video inviting you 8th grade musicians to join the CMS Pit Orchestra. Every year we do a musical, and one thing that's unique about Central Middle School is we put together our own student pit orchestra, the band that accompanies all the action on stage, which in this case is going to be in a new stage, in a new auditorium. And right below the front edge of the stage is an area called the Pit, and that's where this pit orchestra or pit band is gonna perform from. So we're looking for 8th graders who are interested in playing some rock music. We are doing High School Musical this year, and it's filled with awesome rock tunes, pop songs, and so we definitely need some good piano players, guitar players, bass players. Of course, we need drums, percussion, and also woodwinds, brass, and string players to fill out the sound. So if you're interested, come on down here to PAC 1, pick up a packet, and get signed up. We're going to rehearse in the mornings 3 days a week. And like I said, we're going to be in that new auditorium. It's going to be lots of fun. So come down, pick up a packet. We're going to play lots of rock music together, and we'd love to have you here. And we're going to rock out. It's going to be awesome. Hey, have a good snow day, and hope you can come down and check things out before you head out. Or just send me an email, ben_Anderson@edenpr.org. and get connected. We're going to have a good time. All right, rock on, everybody.
Hey, good afternoon, CMS. Mr. Swenson here. I have someone very important joining me today, Miss Booker. Welcome, Miss Booker.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
So in celebration of Black History Month, as you know, we are interviewing some of our Black educators at CMS. And I have a few questions that I am going to be asking Miss Booker. And I hope you all enjoy this interview. So welcome again, Miss Booker.
Thank you.
Yeah, my first question for you is, tell us a little bit about why Black History Month is important to you.
Ooh, such a tough question. So I was thinking about this kind of throughout the week. Black History Month, first and foremost, to me isn't just a month, it's a lifestyle. As someone of color, that's just what I kind of was born and raised to understand, that we shouldn't just only be looking at our joys and our prides in one month, but throughout the whole year. But specifically around the month of February, it really, to me, is a way to remember all the past struggles that people of color have gone through, to remember everyone who made a difference, if it's a small way or a large way, and then also just to kind of check in with myself and remember, how am I doing? Am I being the best role model that I can be? Would my ancestors be proud of me? Kind of moving forward with those directions to hopefully just check myself and make it for a whole nother calendar year that I'll hopefully show Black history all throughout.
Thank you for that, Ms. Booker. That makes a ton of sense, and I appreciate you lifting that up for us all. That while we celebrate Black history during the month of February, really our intent should be to celebrate Black history throughout the entirety of the year. So thank you for that reminder. So in light of Black History Month, what are you hopeful for CMS?
It's a great question. This also has been racking my brain. And one thing that I would like to do is I would kind of like to challenge everyone who's watching this right now. If you're a person of color or a person not of color, I'd like you to ask yourself, how would my ancestors feel if they were to see me and talk to me right now? Would they feel proud about the accomplishments I'm making? Or would they look at me and be like, oh, you can really do better? We have been learning in 6th grade social studies about Ruby Bridges and how she's only, 60 to 65 years old. And she was one of our first people of color who was able to go to a school with white students. And so to really think that this time that we've been developing over the years, it's really not that much time. 65 years old is, some of your grandparents' age, or maybe some of your aunts or uncles or whoever you're around. And so I just challenge everyone at CMS to really just ask yourself, how would my ancestors feel if they could see me? And if you don't feel like they would give you a positive remark, what's one thing you can do to change? Just one thing. I'm not asking for you to change your whole day, your whole month, your whole year, just one change that you can make. And I think if everyone at CMS really does make that change, we'd see quite the shift. And hopefully around community and kindness, we'd see that shift.
Wow, that's a great answer. Thank you for challenging me, Ms. Booker, and for challenging our entire school community. Last question I have for you. When you think about role models you have had in the past, who's the greatest role model that you have had?
Ooh, tough question. I think I'm going to have to give two, if that's okay. First and foremost, I always want to shout out to my mom. She raised two beautiful daughters on her own, and she is always going to be someone that I look up to. If it's for support still, when I was younger, when I was in school, she always just wanted the best for her kids and kind of really taught me what it means to be kind and what it means to be accepting of all and just make sure that everyone feels welcome. And then another role model that I have to shout out, it's really Mr. Gooding. He's been with me teaching right across the hallway for the last 6 years, and he really has formed me into the educator that I am today. Definitely, I have had a lot of other people who've helped me as well, but he's really shown me throughout our Black culture how to accept that and how to be there for our students, and also just to care for your students, give them structure, give them time, understanding. And I just want to always thank him for just everything he's been able to show me, just kind of moving throughout my educational career. And I'm happy that Uncle Rob is still here with me, and so that we're able to talk every day.
That's awesome. I want to point something out that you just did too, Ms. Booker, which I think makes you pretty special, is you talked about kids reflecting on, how would their ancestors feel about, how each one of us is conducting ourselves in today's world. And I'm certain your ancestors would be very proud of the shout out that you just gave to Mr. Gooding, who happens to be a part of our school community. So thank you for modeling that for us. And thank you so much for talking a little bit about your own experience. You've inspired me, and I'm sure you've inspired our student body and our staff as well. So thank you.
Always here for anyone, and always say hi, everyone. I love saying hi.
Thank you, Ms. Booker, again. And students and staff, stay tuned for some more announcements. Make it a great day.